I am Delette Brown Miller. This is the first of a 4-part series captioned Live, Love, Laugh, and Leave a Legacy. This, in my mind, is the essence of life. I propose that if you were to weave the 4 L's into your daily practice, your life will become more lively, exciting, and fulfilling. Let's take a look at them one by one. So today, we will look at the first L, live. What does it mean to live? I heard it said once that it's the life in your years, not the years in your life, that counts. Do you have life in your years? If you do, then you don't need to continue listening to me. This is for those of us who feel a little bored, or as if there's something more to this life. I've started practicing this philosophy in my recent years. I used to find myself going week after week with almost exact duplication of activities. Otherwise, we call it a rut. Anybody knows what I'm talking about? It seems that my car would find its way to work on its own without my steering it. There was no joy in my life, nothing really to look forward to. What kind of life was that? Then I read John 10:10, where Jesus said that he came that I should have life and have it more abundantly. The NIV says it this way: I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Well, this definitely was not reflective of my life at the time. I was boring, just boring. So I took matters into my own hands. I decided to go to California for my summer vacation. That was something different for me. I found out what the airline ticket was and decided I was going to save my monies to go to California. I knew that I only had 5 days of vacation accrued, but I wanted to go for 2 weeks. So I applied for 5 unpaid days and the 5 days of vacation. When I was on the lazy river in California, floating on the floating tube with the sun penetrating my body, I was like, wow, who gets to do this? I was so happy. So I spent about 7 days in California and then flew down to Florida to catch a 7-day Caribbean cruise with some friends. That was awesome. I felt the life in my years. Then I got into the love of fishing because my best friend Daisy introduced me to this pleasure. At first, my main joy was to just go in the boat on the aquamarine waters of the Bahamas and watch the waves behind being parted by the motor. I was a novice at fishing. She would have to help me put on the sinker, then the hook, and then the bait, and I was even afraid to pull in the fish when I felt the tugging. That was then. But now? Now we compete as to who would catch the most fish. One time I caught 50 snappers in one evening. That's what I'm talking about. I was living. For you, it may not be fishing or jumping on a plane or ship, but what is it for you? There is so much God has in this world for us to enjoy. It may be just getting your favorite chocolate, like I do, Ferrero Rocher. or Cadbury, the one with the nuts or raisins. For you to live the abundant life, just plan it. Discover what it is you enjoy doing and start to put some life in your years. Like Nike says, just do it. This is Delette Brown Miller saying, have an awesome day.